This is Buddy Cook recording Vialogue for Session 3 for LED 518 Social Technology and Emerging Media. The discussion for this particular session is regarding engaging our audience and moving them to action. Wesh listed 5 ways in which, or 5 things that needed to happen for people to move from knowledgeable to knowledgeability. That was to connect, to organize, to share, to collect, to collaborate, and to publish. He himself stated this was a difficult process, and I am definitely proving that out through this process in the class. I am attempting to connect with people through a number of social media markets, such as Facebook, LinkedIn, Google+, Instagram, Tumblr, Twitter, and a couple of others. In that process, I have found that I've been able to gain some followers. I have 44 followers on Twitter, and I didn't really begin using Twitter until this class. Also on Instagram, I've picked up 25 followers, as well as also I've moved to 101 followers on LinkedIn, which I really had not put a lot of effort into. So I'm beginning to try to connect with people. I'm also trying to find a way to organize them via topic. I'm not doing very well at that. I want to try to communicate community transformation, but I tend to be more scattershot right now rather than focused, and so that's one of the things that I'm working on. How am I actively creating new perspectives and or prior patterns of learning and knowing? We have a church Facebook page in which we share articles, events that are taking place in the life of the church. I've tried to specifically post articles regarding community transformation or spiritual growth upon that page to encourage people to move towards marketplace ministry or a deeper walk with God. And so in that way, I'm trying to at least take established patterns and reinforce them, and maybe try to create some new perspectives regarding how people would live as marketplace ministers in their particular workplace area. And I've had a few comments regarding that and even a little bit of discussion. And so that's in one way in which I'm trying to actively engage new perspectives. Have I applied information and knowledge in ways that influence and persuade people? The best example of that probably has come regarding the latest thrivingpastor.org post that I shared regarding creating a culture of appreciation. I've had some people actually get back with me and say that they are going to now try to put into practice what they had seen on that page. And so I'd like to continue that conversation. And Karen, you're one of those. And so if you comment on this, I would enjoy communicating with you how you're putting that into practice, but also some other ways to try to just see where people saying, I see what you put into place, the knowledge you shared, and I see how I'd like to put it into practice. And so that's one way that I've tried to do that. The church Facebook group is another way that I have tried to put that into practice. Is anyone listening? The number of comments from Facebook have increased dramatically since we've begun this course, when I've intentionally tried to use Facebook to share knowledge and create and work with knowledge. And so my comments are up, like I said, with Twitter and Instagram and Google+. Those are basically new people that I had not connected with before. And so those are people that are new. And Twitter, I have at least 5 or 6 people that I had no connection with at all prior to this. And so there are people who are listening to what I'm having to say. The hard part is trying to sort through the clutter to get to specific knowledge sharing. How can I improve and continue the trend of growing that audience? Probably more specifically to target the type of knowledge I want to share and communicate. The second is to do a better job of interacting with those who have responded to the knowledge I've shared. To have discussion. Steve McDaniel and I have had a little bit of discussion. I appreciate that, Steve. Also, some of the people from previous congregations who respond back because of an existing relationship that we have. But getting that dialogue started and that discussion happening is probably the best way to expand not only the sharing of that knowledge, but also moving further up the tree to collect further knowledge and then to collaborate on making that knowledge making a lasting impact. That's been my experience thus far regarding trying to engage an audience. Is much harder via the internet and these social technologies than it is when I stand in a pulpit or share in a public setting where I have eye-to-eye contact. But I appreciate that. I'm looking forward to your comments and hearing what you have to say about how I can better share and collaborate with knowledge regarding the audience that I have engaged. Thank you.